Oh boy. So anyways, I had recorded the footage of me getting the baryonyx and posted Metreon events. But since I had that 2 hours and 10 minutes of footage that I uploaded that other day on my phone, I went through and started deleting all of the videos. I didn't think through what I did until I pressed delete immediately and it went, oh shit, I just deleted all that footage. So anyway, yes, I did do the baryonyx event. It's level 15 now. Post-Metreon is level 15, and Tristronics, I got 40 points for. That's all that matters, and I got some Tristronics DNA. Sweet. But yeah, it's pretty good stuff. But I did bring out something that I wanted to talk about a little bit, which is pretty important actually. If we click on dinosaurs now, we can see this little button next to it. And I don't know if you can hear it, but when I click it, it makes a clicking sound, like the buttons do when you click them, like this X button. So, that might be a future preview of a social feature. What would that social feature be? I don't know, because that's definitely... That symbol there is definitely for a social feature. Like, there's no doubt about that. What I think it might be, and this is just complete hard speculation with absolutely no evidence to back it up, it could be a feature wherein you could invite someone else to go and dart the dinosaur with you, regardless of range. Like, you could have someone else, you just if your friend sees a baryonyx and they're all the way out in fucking like Africa or something, I don't know, something weird like that, and you press the button and you can invite your friend to come and dart it with you, and then they can open up their app, click that button, and then they get to dart the dinosaur alongside you. Maybe even you could see each other while you're darting. The dart's flying and hitting the dinosaur. That would be a bad idea, actually. Never mind. Who knows? Maybe. I don't even know what it could be at all. All I do know is that it's attached to the dinosaurs and nothing else. The wild dinosaurs, no less. You don't see it when you click on these guys. It's nowhere to be found. You don't see it when you click on the drops either. It's only on the dinosaurs. You see this little social button. So this could be a complete accident. Could be Ludia totally fucking with us for no reason. Like when they said that we would have multiplayer battles between friends in Jurassic Park Builder, and we still don't. But who knows? Hopefully it is a social feature. Well, that's what we need more of in this game, is social features. Like, why don't they have a gym system implemented, like in Pokemon Go? Maybe not, obviously it wouldn't be a gym, but like, I don't know, dinosaur havens or some shit like that. And they could make 2 teams. Like I think I mentioned before, you can make 2 teams. You could be the dinosaur protection group, or you could be whatever company Eli Mills is supposed to represent. I don't fucking know. Mercenaries, bad guys. They could just be Team DPG and Team Bad Guys. Team Nefarious or some shit. I don't know. They never actually explained that as far as I remember in the movie. It's just Evil Company PMC. With like hundreds of soldiers and guns and shit. And secret underground laboratories. Basically the Umbrella Corporation, but for dinosaurs. And a lot less organized. But today is the Pyroraptor event. Now, if I could show you the dinosaurs of the week, I wish I could, but I don't think I can. There they are. So you can see Pyroraptor, Irritator, and Pyrotator. So this week is focusing on a legendary hybrid. Pyroraptor, Irritator, and Pyrotator itself. Which Pyrotator is actually a dinosaur I was talking about getting my hands on soon. So, luckily for me, I'm going to be able to dart some Irritators. The rare ones, the rare kinds. I don't think, wait, is there an Irritator Gen 2? I don't think so. So yeah, wherever this bugger is, 13, I'm definitely not going to be able to get up to level 15. I may just be able to squeeze out a level 14 with this event, because they only dart 6 for some reason. But Pyroraptor event is going on, which is good for me. I could totally level it up at this point. I think it's a bad idea though, because I rarely, if ever, get Pyroraptor DNA in his 10,000 coins. It's really a gamble. I'll keep it that way until I get Pyrotator and see what that bad boy is like. If he has Pounce, like his friend or his previous iteration, he'll be perfect. There we go. Ooh, it's part of the Magna Pyrrhitor. It's a weird name. That's an understatement, but thanks, Captain Obvious. Whatever. Oh, man. Over there. A little Pyroraptor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. 6 attempted. Something's broken. And I love it. I'm gonna get tons of Pyroraptor DNA from this. It's so hard to see with the sun in the way. I'm using excuses to try to cover the fact that I'm doing terrible darting. Oh, I almost got him. Either way, we have 6 attempts at this, so we're good to go. I don't know why there's 6 attempts, but I'm not complaining. Boom, boom. Actually, I haven't been playing this game much over the past couple days. I haven't been getting any of these. Like, I dropped from like 150 to 270. I haven't been playing like at all. I've been playing too much of Pokemon Quest. That's been my app game recently. Got myself a Charizard. And since there's barely anything to find in this game, especially since the last 2 days' events were Tentacruel and Sarcosuchus, I really had no reason to play. Here I am again, playing, because there actually is something interesting to find today. Figure that. That's one for the records right there. The Metrodon T-Rex tomorrow is going to be definitely good for me. I need to level up my Indominus Rex. And then hopefully, if they're still sticking with a 6, I can level up my T-Rex as well. Because I need to level these bad boys up. I'm not going to have enough coins to level up both of them, that's for sure. But if I can get these guys higher leveled, obviously I'm doing a lot better in the battle arena. More levels, higher health, more attack, and more chances to go first. Plus I need Indominus up to level 20 so I can start getting the good Indoraptor. And that would also give me access to getting the Erlimidominus if I could ever even find the Erlichosaurus. Found that one time, a long time ago. I haven't even unlocked the Erlichosaurus. Alright, chance in hell I'm gonna get the Erlidominus anytime soon. Hey, look, a T-Rex! What the fuck are you doing there, you awesome dino... Wait, what? Somebody fucked up. That's why there's 6. For some reason, the 2 events are combined. What the hell? Is anyone else seeing this? Whoa. What the hell is going on? What the fuck is going on? Why? Okay, anyone else, please tell me what the hell is going on right now. Because it is awesome and I want it to happen again. Going home, find out that the event is glitched, spawning T-Rexes and Pyroraptors, and find a freaking Rajasaurus under me. Can anyone please tell me what the fuck's going on here? Because I love it, I really do. It's a big help to me. 116. Whoa. Come on, big boy. Boom. Who do I get? Pyroraptor or T-Rex? I have to go to the T-Rex. T-Rex is the best. Get that. Whoosh. Well, I've documented what is a very funny glitch. Look at that. Look at all those T-Rex. the big boy, and I'll see her tomorrow too. Guaranteed to get enough points this way. And with as many Pyroraptor points as I have, I should have enough to work towards the Pyratator, especially after we get all that. Nah, it'll be fine. Let's just get the T-Rex. T-Rex, T-Rex. Oh, there's so many T-Rex. Fuck yeah. There's like 5 right here. I could get all of them and level up my T-Rex a whole ton. Oh, this is good. Except for this one's out in the sun, so it's gonna be hard to see. I have to play my shadow, which isn't the best because it's a bit close to my face, which means that the sun still gets on it a little bit. Damn it. The worst part about the points literally being glued to dinosaurs is that it's sometimes harder to hit them because their body parts are moving around all the muscle and stuff. Whereas the model will go just, you know, bouncing around and shit. Holy shit. The last one should have counted. There we go. Terrible dart performance. But that's 81 points for the T-Rex. And 81 points for the T-Rex is 81 points for the T-Rex. Heck yeah, boys. But like I was saying earlier before I got very much distracted, we need like a gym system where we can hold points on the map for special rewards. Let's go get some spins on the Indominus upgrade wheel. Big girl here needs an upgrade. Don't worry, you cheeky bastard. I'm gonna level you up either way. Dude, seriously, this glitch is awesome. Is anyone else getting this glitch? I'm actually curious. If anyone else has this glitch, please tell me. Because I want to know just how many people are seeing this amazing thing. Where you can either catch 6 Pyroraptors or 6 T-Rex. Pretty much anyone who isn't asleep while darting is going to be guaranteed to unlock either of these with this glitch going on. It's fantastic. Unless no one else is getting in and it's just me. If it is just me, haha, suckers. But if it isn't, well, you know, that's awesome too. No, I'm joking, of course. But no one else is getting that would really suck. Nobody else would be able to get this many T-Rexes like me. The only events that matter for me, the ones that give me the best dinosaur of all time, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. God, this is awesome. And then after this, once I should level the Indominus Rex level 17, I promised myself that I'd keep the dinosaurs equal in level when I got all those Velociraptor points. I kind of had to put that idea to the side. But for the T-Rex Indominus, I'm going to keep working with them at the same level. Because it's only fair. In my eyes, at least. Because I hate the Indominus, but he's useful. And I love the T-Rex, but he's not as useful. Still useful, though. Especially since lowering his attack by those dinosaurs, cheeky fucks that keep lowering attack, doesn't do much to actually stop her rampage. They're like, haha, load your attack by half. Oh shit, that's a T-Rex. Its attack is still like ridiculously high. It's gonna do still like 1,000 to me. Shit. And that's basically it, and then they get fucked. Come on, stop running. Making it harder to hit you. God. No! Could've got one more dart in there. 72. Poor performance. Poor performance all around. God, I was so tired after coming out of work, but now that I get to see so many T-Rexes, it gives me a little bit of pumps me up. Otherwise, just being pumped as I can without yelling and screaming to the whole neighborhood. We'll get that Rex, but he's out in the middle of an open field with a bunch of sunlight. I don't want to get burned. I don't want to get sunburned again. You may think it's a bit ridiculous to say that I get sunburned from just like 1 minute out in the sun, but my body is not exactly very. But holy shit! So I get a choice to level this girl up or the T-Rex once. I have to say it's probably in my best interest to get the Indominus Rex. Just because leveling this insta-kill weapon up makes it even better chance for insta-kill. I use it a lot more in battles anyways. T-Rex, the old girl, will still be leveled up quite a bit because she's the fucking T-Rex. I'm gonna need to grind out a lot of coins before I'm able to level her up at all. Also, I had a bunch of coins because an event thing went on that like was like, ooh, get a bunch of coins for like $500, and I had been, after realizing that I shouldn't be spending as much money in the game as I was, I kind of went ahead and did a bunch of those Tapjoy free advertisement things like I used to do when I was like 12, and I just got a shit ton of bucks because it was like things like big bonus, like plus 50% more on every thing. And so I did that. I got a bunch of free bucks, and I had enough to just purchase all of them. And I still have a lot now because I continue to do all those Tapjoy free things, and they are really good, gotta say. Look at all the good shit. Look at this. Look at all the good stuff out here today. This, well, maybe replace the rares with, or epics with rares and rares with epics. You know, there's like this Gorgosaurus will be a T-Rex, and the rest of these would all be rares. Maybe a few replaced with commons, and that's kind of what the game should look more like. You may say, you know, you're supposed to walk to find shit, but I don't care what you think this game is supposed to be about, mate. What I care about is actually finding something, because in Pokemon Go, I can find things every day. I don't have to walk for hours or drive on my bike for hours to find an interesting Pokemon in that game. And I shouldn't have to bike for hours to find an interesting creature in this game. I should just be able to step outside, play for like 30 minutes, and find something interesting to catch. That's how it works in the other game, and probably best to go off the model that works. Have something interesting to find within 30 minutes of the given home, and don't despawn it like an asshole as soon as they arrive. I guess Pokemon Go does that, so never mind. That's still par for the course. Damn, Cyndaquil's just popping out of existence before I can reach them. Bastards. I still play Pokemon Go as well. Mainly as a point of comparison, really. Because I can't say I like Pokemon more than I like dinosaurs. That's just ridiculous. I like both, but one clearly has my attention more than the other. This event is pretty sweet, though. Hopefully there's enough T-Rex at the other place. I mean, I just need 2 more to level up this baby. Probably. I should probably fail leveling it up. Whatever. Fourth of July, though. Hopefully, I'm gonna probably upload this video tomorrow, actually. I'm way too tired to upload today. It may seem funny. It may sound very funny because I don't edit this shit at all. I have to sit at the computer and actually stay awake while it does all its things, and I make sure that everything works properly. I mean, the sound's gonna be off, of course, because I'm outdoors. Trying to get good quality sound outdoors. You're fighting a losing battle there, mate. You can definitely do it with a huge soundstage, and when you need to move around as much as you do in Pokemon Go and Jurassic World Alive, you're not getting anywhere. By setting up a fucking stage. Whew. I want to play Jurassic World Evolution some more, but I need something to do in that game. I can't think of anything I should do. Like, I want to play more, but I can't think of a reason of why to play. Because I could go in, and really all I have left to do is to grind out contracts until I get all of the memos so that I can get that achievement, but that's not fun at all. Hey look, Spinosaurus. Why are there so many interesting things out today? What is going on? Why is the game so different all of a sudden? Guaranteed it's gonna be gone tomorrow, but hey, why is the game so much better today than it was yesterday? All these glitches piling up on one top of each other. Different things in Rajasauruses, Gorgosauruses, Spinosauruses, T-Rexes. this stuff just out and about like it's normal or something, to find actually interesting things to catch. I seriously hold that against the game because there is just so little interesting to catch most of the time. It's all fucking commons, just everywhere. Anyone who thinks that that's good game design really needs to pull their head out of their ass. That is horrible game design. If the way your game works is that you need to find 100 friggin' T-Rexes to get up to level 15, then chances are spawning in one every fucking blue moon isn't exactly going to be a great gameplay idea. Because all it's going to do is make people frustrated and want to quit. So when you actually see interesting things out to catch, it's fun. But when you can't, like most of the time, this game is a fucking chore. Still like it, but I definitely am going to criticize it for every one of its flaws in hopes that it improves. Although, criticizing Ludia in the hope that they improve is a bit like yelling at a brick wall, telling it to be cement. That probably just isn't going to happen, mate. You can be hopeful, but unless you're some sort of wizard, it ain't happening. Bunch of people playing outside. It's a big sports day thing, it looks like. Wait, what the fuck was that? Anyone else see that? The dot was like slightly off? That's some BS. Or was it just me? Oh yeah. I've been kind of thinking about doing some different kinds of videos involving Jurassic Park. Because Jurassic Park is my one and only franchise that I care about. Because I know quite a few things that I think would be really interesting to talk about in a video. One of the most important I've ever noticed, because it's a very common mistake, which I find very funny, is that people very often say that the Dilophosaurus in Jurassic Park is too small. Now, if you don't know, the Dilophosauruses in Jurassic Park are not too small. Those of you who might argue, I don't know, it's really funny to me because there is a line of dialogue that goes against this idea. And in an era where every scene of a movie is picked apart and every piece of dialogue is analyzed, somehow an entire line of dialogue has just gone missing from one of the most amazing scenes from one of the best movies ever made. It's just weird to me. You know, talk about stuff like that. Stuff that's interesting about Jurassic Park. Stuff that people might not know. None of that clickbait. Oh, you definitely missed this shit. Just, I was thinking video something in the vein of, I don't know, maybe something like Clayton would make, where he talks about Jurassic Park. Just kind of that. I don't know. I don't know if I'd have to make a script, probably. I've never done that before, so I wouldn't even know what the fuck I was doing. Yes, 2 T-Rexes. Let's go catch these big girls. I'm gonna head home. But either way, yeah. I'm thinking about it. Because there's a lot of things I could talk about. That would be obviously the first one because I know the most about that. But also, maybe some reviews of the Jurassic movies as well. I watched the first movie so many times that I could probably recreate it from memory, beat by beat. Not with the same, budget. I'd have to probably make cardboard boxes and pretend that they're dinosaurs, but, I could probably get even, the timing exactly the same because I've seen it that many times. I know every line, dialogue, I know every scene. Nothing in that movie do I not remember. That's why I'm so confused when people talk about, oh, the Dilophosaurus is too small. Coming from a person who's watched those movies enough times to know every line of dialogue, I'm just like, what are you talking about? He says this. It's pretty obvious that, you know, the Dilophosauruses aren't too small. I don't know. I'm curious if anyone else actually has any idea what I'm talking about. If there is one of the two people that will watch this, if any of you, if one of you, you know, happens to know what I'm talking about, I'd love to know. If you know the scene I'm talking about, the phrase, the line of dialogue that takes the idea that Dilophosauruses are too small and slam dunks them into a fucking failure. Just throws them in the trash because it proves them completely wrong. There's a lot of things I've been considering. A lot of things. The thing I'm considering right now is that I need some freaking water. Because I am thirsty. It was very hot inside that place today. Okay, not very hot. It was kind of hot inside the McDonald's today, but I was working the grill, so, you know, add 20 degrees to whatever the current degree was in that restaurant, and that's about where I was working. That was fun. I didn't even come close. I was working the grill, and I think it was like 70 degrees, so it was like 90 degrees where I was standing. It was hot. I was stuck there for like 5 hours. So people are laughing at that idea, like, oh, I work this number of hours near even hotter substances. Good for you, mate. That's not what I... I've heard that argument so many times from my parents. It's so dumb. It's like, oh, well, you don't have it bad because I have it worse. It's like, well, I still have it bad. It doesn't matter if you have it worse. It doesn't change the fact that I'm still pretty much up shit creek. Hopefully there's still the TRX event tomorrow. Because I seriously don't even know what's going on right now. Oh yeah, did anyone else see this when I was in here? I don't know if I came in here, but look. $50 for a fucking T-Rex. Ridiculous. Why do they have to make them so expensive? Why can't microtransactions be like, you know... I feel like they should restrict them to like only $5. Like that's the most you can make your microtransaction, because it doesn't make any sense. You didn't put enough effort into deserve a fucking $50 paycheck off of that goddamn. I can't see. The sun's like, there's no trees, there's nothing nearby. Oh, that was close. But I cannot see for shit right now. I did terrible. Oh well, got a bunch of DNA for T-Rex, and that's all that matters. Max attempts reached. Thanks, Raptor. Yep, ends in 1 day and 13 hours. So they just combine the events? But why though? Keep doing it though, because if I can get 6 Irritator tomorrow, I'll be in a pretty good standing in terms of actually being able to get a level 15, so I can start working on Pyritator. At least it gives me no reason to head out tomorrow. Today was a good day. Found a Rajasaurus, a Spinosaurus, and darted like 5 T-Rex. I do kind of like these combined events, but I do like it if they could keep them on the same day, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know, not combine Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday's event into one singular 2-day event. Like, come on, guys. All you're doing is giving them no reason to head out one day. By them, I mean your players. If you're gonna do it double dinosaur event. That'd actually be pretty cool. Double dinosaur event. It's pretty neat, actually. Yeah, please do it Friday and Saturday so that I may get 6 irritators. If not, oh well. I'm gonna have to keep working towards Pyritator and hoping and praying that when I get a rare in this thing, it's not the Baryonyx or the friggin' where is it? Not that guy. Right there, Dimetrodon. This little bastard is. These two are the only ones I find the rare DNA for. Aside from the Gen 2 Baryonyx, all these other rares, I haven't even seen any Gorgosaurus DNA from this from these boxes ever. There he is, ready to crush. Ooh, a Raptor ready to crush and then pounce. Oh, that would be so fucking broken. Oh my god, I can see it now. That would be so broken. Oh. Hey, does that give you a chance for Pyritator DNA? Are you serious? It probably has like a 0.00000000001% chance of doing so, but it has a chance. It has a singular chance. That's all that matters. You know what, actually? I've saved a bunch of bucks from those stupid events and fucking shit. I want to get one. Do that right now. Boom. 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 Hey! You see, nah, I wasn't gonna get it. Oh, huh? Extra cash. Don't care. Alright, let's see. What does Irritator need to level? Where was it? There it is. 6,000. Sorry, bud, but Dominus takes priority. He's actually useful. There he is. I'm not spending that DNA. That DNA point goes towards the T-Rex level up in Dominus. So I can get what? How much attack this time? Oh yes, a fuck ton. So that'll be 2,218 on the Defense Shattering Rampage. And that is, of course, unaffected by invincibility, shields, and armor. Feels really good to have actually enjoyed playing this game for a short period again. Because God knows I was just kind of going through the motions for the past week or so. Whoa, what's with all the cars? There's a ton of cars out here right now. I think someone... Oh wait, 4th of July. I'm an idiot, that's right. It's a big 4th of July party going on in the back of this house. I can hear it. I can smell it too. It smells like barbecue. It smells good. I was so confused there for a second. Then I realized there's cars everywhere. Because this is a nice neighborhood. And it's 4th of July. Either way, this was great. It was really great. I want to go home and get to sleep though. I don't know if I'm staying for fireworks. I really don't know if I'm up for it. I'm so tired right now. Who knows, maybe I'll stay up and upload this video. We'll see what happens. Fine. So yeah, the event for the Irritator came out, and it's even better than I thought it was going to be. Look at that, 10 attempts. This is what I wanted to see right here. After the last event, I was really getting my hopes up that this is what I would see, and what do you know? I think they're just trying to find a way to make them less shit. Which, I mean, they're kind of doing, but the fact that they're still all-day things is annoying. Doesn't hope I'm gonna get a random spawn between a completely pointless Dimetrodon and the actual useful Irritator. Nope. Damn it. Faltered there at the end. Could've gotten a few extra points. By the way, I'm riding down to the store because running low on food that we eat at the house, and well, I have money. I'm not gonna sit around and just hope parents pick stuff up, especially while they're busy with work. But either way, I'm gonna have to cut it off here. I only wanted to show off that one because once I get to the other park, my first goal is gonna be to catch a Quilava that's at the the park. Pokemon Go showed me there's a Quilava there, and I'll be damned if I'm ever gonna be missing out on one of those. I'm gonna use a Peanut Berry, get that double candy bonus going on. Look at that, there's a Dimetrodon. Worthless. I have enough Dimetrodons. Well, the only thing I need is Irritators. I'm gonna need to catch 10 of them before I get home. So yeah, if I cut this off, and then I'm gonna head over and play some Pokemon Go. Gotta get that Quilava. Man. Well, the Quilava ran away before I could get to it, and I came here only to find that there's nothing but a single Dimetrodon. Figures, you know? Either way, I think this is a good chance to see what the game spawn rates are at this point, because I haven't really headed out to play this game at all lately. Well, we're already seeing a couple of rares. Rares that I don't need, but rares. Both of them. I got enough of both of them. I guess it'd be nice to see what the game spawns are like nowadays, because I haven't bothered actually doing anything besides going to these special events, because most of the time I find nothing but commons and a fucking tsunami of commons. Entirely worthless piles of garbage. With absolutely no purpose to anyone like myself, unless I was willing to fucking catch enough of them to get them to like level 20. Frankly, fuck that. Not to mention, not many of them are very interesting, and their powers are not very useful. I guess it's actually, look at all these rares kicking around. It's a Rarapalooza out here. Montosaurus, Gorgosaurus, Triceratops. They sure are stocking up on rares. Where's the epics? Where's my T-Rexes? I guess it's nice to see that there are a lot more rares out there these days, because I remember back at that time when the rares were about as common as epics are now, and epics were just non-existent. That was a fucking terrible time. Chanicolagrius. Ugh. Also, I haven't really been playing this game much. Really, I've just been focusing on playing real games recently. You know, like actual games designed by people who are looking to make fun games and not just pay-to-win Pokemon Go sort of spin-offs. I guess not a spin-off. It's not a rip-off, obviously. I feel like rip-off is only adequate if you can sue them. It's definitely heavily inspired. There's a word for it. Heavily inspired. You know, making pay-to-win heavily inspired game, or pay-to-win games heavily inspired by Pokemon Go, you know. Not those games, real games. The ones that you walk, or you load up Steam for and drop down like $20. Or maybe even for free, because some free games on Steam are better than this. Team Fortress 2 comes to mind. I'm not expecting a game like this to have any sort of depth like Team Fortress. It's a bit ridiculous, but at least Team Fortress isn't pay to win. You can pay money for better emotes, but your weapons aren't any better. They just better suit certain types of play styles. There's not that many like just weapons. You can't just buy victory in Team Fortress like you can in this game. That's what I'm trying to get at here. You can certainly buy weapons, or weapons that are more suited to you, weapons that could be generally considered more powerful than others, but in the hands of someone who has no idea what the fuck they're doing, they're not but garbage. Man can buy any weapon he wants, but he has to know how to use it. I like most of the. I play a lot of engineer, really. I have an anti sort of spy setup with the strange southern, or a strange southern hospitality. I always call it the strange southern hospitality because that's the only one I've ever had. First one I got was strange, and I was on myself calling it the strange southern hospitality when it's just the southern hospitality. No. Oh, bastard. I always found that so funny whenever I thought about it. I was like, it's not the strange southern, it's just the southern hospitality. I have that, I have the Frontier Justice, and a Wrangler. Built to really hit back against spies, because those fuckers are a serious issue. I can hold the line against a heavy, and a spy gets in there and zaps my shit, and I just have problems. Because I don't like to be turtling next to my goddamn Century, constantly watching it. I like to take my Frontier Justice and go out and kill people. Not an effective weapon to kill people, I'll admit, but hey, it works. Won the game for our team once, getting all three of the flag captures, because I took some very, very creative paths. What the fuck is this? What the hell is that? I think there's a goat farm over there. There's sheep? Goats? I can't tell. There's a humongous, animal farm just right over there. By the way, I'm going to pass right by to go get these irritators. And then you start saving up coins to level them up. Ay. Wonder if I should try to take the extra long route today and go pick up my paycheck after I stop by Safeway. I wonder. Probably gonna have to turn around and head back, actually, I think about it, because I remembered I'm going the wrong way. At least not the quickest way possible. There's one path I found through my neighborhood that has absolutely no, a lot of other paths, you have to stop at a stoplight or something, you press the button, wait for the crosswalk. I found that one path that I could take. I could just go on straight through the neighborhoods, through the roads and everything. Which I still have to cross one crosswalk to get to the Safeway. But if I went the way I'm currently going, I'm going to have to cross 3. I'm turning around and heading on the other way also means I can head back to an area with a ton of spawns, more chances to find irritators after I head past this farm of whatever animal. It looks like goats, it really does. Let's get this one. I'm really happy about this, actually. I'm really happy to see that I can get more rares, because Irritator it's more common than something like Argentinosaurus for me to get in the arena, but it's still not very frequent. Have I even started recording properly? I think I have. I don't even know anymore. Did you guys stop running for the walls, please? By the way, let's see, what's the level up number, DNA count? 500. This is going to be 750. It's 500, 750, that's 1250. We're not there yet. I'm probably going to need, 200 DNA to get even one spin? I think we can test that theory. Let's think, are there any legendary dinosaurs who take rares? Because that would help me figure this shit out. Legendary... yeah, those are goats. Alright, I can see them. Yeah, they're definitely goats. cage for these guys to live in. Holy shit, there are a lot of goats. There's gotta be at least over 100 in there. God damn. I can't think of any that have rares attached. Oh, wait, this one, damn it. But I don't know how many it takes. Is it 200? Is it 100? I really don't know. And then there's a bunch of them over here. I'm gonna have to take a separate path down to the basketball court probably to get that one. What's even funny is that cage around the goats area is electrified. I saw a warning sign on it. The fact that they need an electrified fence to hold goats is kind of funny to me. Yes, the goat, the world's most dangerous predator. Gotta keep that thing locked up. Baseball practice of some kind going on down there. I just want to get all these irritators. That's all I give a shit about right now. It's good enough irritator DNA to start working on Pyritator, especially after the event. You know, after the event, I'm going to get as much DNA as I can out of them. Hopefully they don't remove the chance to hit center darts again. Those bastards at fucking Ludia HQ, whatever it's called. They better not do that shit to me again. I have to head out at 7 a.m. to ensure that. Oh yeah, look at that! I've still got, what? Like, how many more do I have to go? 6. I still have 6 to go, and I'm only 100 points away from getting to the point where I don't need to, where I have enough DNA points to level the creature up all the way to level 15. This is good. This is progress. Whoa! Hop on my bike here, pedal down to the basketball court so I can catch this one down here. Whew! I'm gonna head over and catch that one, then I'm gonna head back and get ready to head off at a Safeway. It'd probably be a lot quicker actually, I think if I just head straight there, considering my position. I'm so close at this point. There's the electric fence. It stretches all the way down here. This is a massive goat enclosure. God damn. This is as close as I'm going to be able to get. And it's right in range. Goody. I'll take the path through the forest. That'll be a good idea. Pop. I'm going to start spinning some of these. I've been forgetting to spin the things. I've been so used to just never having to worry about darts. And it's just catching up with me, and I need to keep track of them because once I dip below 100, I'm going to get into that's my danger zone. Oh, damn it. That was a horrible shot. Oh, you bastard. Still got 100 though. So now the rest of this DNA is all collected for use in the Pyritator hybridization process. So these other 5, I could probably get 2 to 3 spins on the Pyritator hybridization thing. How many points does it take to get the Pyritator? Pyritator. 200 points. Now, if they don't fuck me over like they did last time, and I get 2 attempts, let's try to figure this out really quick. I'm gonna say I need 200 points. That's my guess. I could probably find one in here that I have a rare something for. So I could get a good reading, but I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Utah Raptor. Oh, he's not level 15 either. All my rares are not good enough for me to get a good reading on this. Oh, man. Sucks. None of them. Not a single one. No, I'm completely in the dark on this one. This one's unique. Not even close. Oh, look. I got 36 that one time. So if we get 2 attempts, and that's only if we get 2 attempts, and we should get 2 attempts because we get 1 attempt on the unique, but then again, that hasn't remained true. The rares get 3 instead of the epics. Even if we get a single attempt, and they don't remove the center, I would totally... I could probably get like 50 points? 50 points? I'd say 50. If they don't remove the center. If they do remove the center, probably 30. And if I get 2 attempts, then I could double that to about 60 to 100. Which means I pretty much have no chance of getting Piratator tomorrow, or on... Yeah, I'll have like no chance to get Piratator on Sunday. But I'll be damn close. I'm trying to figure this all out so I know what to expect. Setting up my mind to not go, ooh, we're gonna unlock Irritator. Let's make sure to hit all these stops, pick up everything. I really need to get to uploading these videos because I've been really lazy about that. I'm really lazy about a lot of things recently. I'm not very happy with it, with myself. I really want to get around to finishing up that sort of Jurassic World story I'm writing, but I'm being lazy about that, and I haven't really gotten around to much of it. There we go. All that matters right now is that I need to get food and I need to catch dinosaurs. Probably get some ramen while I'm there. Pick up some ramen, eat that for breakfast. Healthy, yes. More preparing myself for college, honestly. That was a pretty lucky shot. I wasn't even paying attention. I heard a noise, so I looked around to make sure no one was here. 160. Good morning. The cage is all the way out here. How big is this goat enclosure? Holy shit. It like starts all the way back there and it continues all the way to down here. This thing's huge. It's like winding to get separate areas. Because this is divided by a big road. What the hell are they planning to do with these goats? How many are they gonna put in our freaking houses? How many are they gonna put out here near our homes? To the left of me, we see a goat enclosure surrounded by an electric fence. To the right of me, you see pretty nice looking houses. Gated in too. It's a gated community. So many irritators, man. I still stand by it. These events are fucking terrible. The fact that they still spawn in after you can't get anymore is one of the dumbest decisions I've ever seen in my life. That's not what any competent game would ever do. Like, unless there was a system, you know, where there are levels in the game and you can beat higher level enemies than you're supposed to be fighting, and you can earn loot that you can't use because, you know, you're level 10 and you fought a level 20, it's gonna drop level 20 loot. That makes sense. But just spawning in things that you can't use for no reason doesn't make any sense. If you've already caught all of them, then stop spawning them. There's no reason to keep spawning them in. return them to their normal spawns after the event finishes. You know, like normal games do. There's one all the way out in the woods over there. Something with dead grass for... It just hit me. This all used to be green. The summer has completely destroyed this place. Drying out all this grass. God damn. Well, now I'm gonna catch as many ear turtles as I can in this place. Then I'm gonna turn around and head back because I can only catch 4 more. Love the sound effects though. I think I mentioned before in my previous video that I'm thinking about trying to do another Jurassic World Evolution live stream. I just need to find a reason to do one. Oh, I missed that shot. That's alright. I got more than enough DNA from all these guys. Certainly we have 331 DNA to use towards making the Pyrotator hybrid. Actually, I think I'm not factoring in the 50. Oh god, what is with me this round? Holy shit. My aim is terrible all of a sudden. At least I got 100. That's all that matters. As long as I get 100 at least every time, I'm still cool. We have about 400 at this point. Factored in the 50 this time. I need to find 2 more of them. Yeah, 2 more. And I only do it right on top of them because otherwise I'm just wasting the opportunity for darting. It's not worth it actually just to head back now. There's a big hill coming up here and all these things are so spaced out and they're all like in the middle of the woods rather than on the path. It might be worth it just to head down to the Safeway and just come back and catch 2 more. It's a good idea. I'll leave it on just in case I find something interesting on the way back, and also if I missed anything or I wasn't looking and like an epic popped up, I'm not gonna watch the video entirely so I won't know that happened, but you know, it'd be ironic sort of karmatic thing, seeing how much I'm shitting on Ludia for their terrible spawn rates, and then there's like that Rajasaurus spawned on me the other day. I might have missed it if I wasn't looking down on my screen at that very moment in time. I need to upload this today. I need to stop being so lazy. Haven't even been out bike riding that much, getting a little chubby. Still thinking about doing that whole Jurassic World sort of theory type videos that, you know, Clayton does. Not just theories, but like general Jurassic World discussions and stuff, because I like that kind of stuff. Jurassic Park is my favorite franchise, and I know a lot about it. God, this is the only thing I could possibly do other than play video games. I think I just want to, if I'm going to do anything on this channel, it's either going to be video game related or Jurassic, you know, dinosaur related stuff. Which dinosaur is going to take precedence. Might be interesting to do a little facts series as well on dinosaurs. There are a lot of clickbaity things out there. Like, hey, have you even seen those? Where they like mega top 10s who would win in a fight between the X and X dinosaur? I haven't watched any of them at all. They look like such clickbaity crap. Isn't there? Nope, it hasn't recharged yet. You know, it's an important thing you need to remember about dinosaurs and carnivores, that they're, carnivores themselves, is that if you put anything in a fight with a T-Rex, that's a carnivorous dinosaur, other than another T-Rex, they don't stand much of a chance. That bite just lends it so much more to victory. Being able to kill your opponent in a single attack, one-hit KOs. That's really all that matters in everything. But they have all these abilities and different specialties and niches and all this stuff, but it doesn't matter because the enemy they're fighting can ignore most of it unless it's attack based. Any kind of armor, any kind of speed, most of it's going to be useless because if he gets a single chomp on you, anything he chomps down on is going to be crushed. At that point, you're just rolling the dice and hoping the T-Rex isn't very well versed in combat. If he's a veteran, you're just screwed. Don't even bother trying to fight him. You have no chance at that point. Not a single dinosaur other than an herbivore has any good shot at taking out a T-Rex. It's a veteran. Veteran Tyrannosaur? Yeah, no one, not one, not a single dinosaur. You can try arguing the point all you want, but I know I've studied T-Rex the most out of any other dinosaur in the entire world. And it's just, the more you understand about the T-Rex, the more you realize just how broken he really is, if you were talking video game terms. Like, he would be the most broken fucking character you could ever choose in a video game. Being able to kill any opponent in a single bite is an OP ability at best. Or at worst, really, because jaws are really all that matters in the combat world of dinosaurs. Their arms didn't do much, neither did their legs or tails. Most of the combat happened between the jaws. And if your jaws can kill any opponent in a single bite, I mean, it's like playing a game, a medieval combat game, where there's a sword that can pierce every armor, shoots a fire blast, and can instantly destroys anyone you fight in a single slash. It's just broken as fuck. Not saying that no one has a chance against him. Ankylosaurs, ceratopsids, the very big titanosaurs, all of them have excellent chances of beating a T-Rex. Hell, even scaring them off before he even bothers attacking. But, like, you see these ones, it's always carnivores you see going up against each other. Different carnivores. And if you're ever doing something like that, you need to make sure the T-Rex never ends up being compared to anything. Because it's not fair. Throwing a T-Rex up against any carnivore is just not a fair fight. And people are going to get really pissed if you keep voting for T-Rex, even though it's scientifically accurate, because there are a lot of people out there who don't like the T-Rex very much. A lot of those people who watch Jurassic Park 3 is their first Jurassic Park movie when they were younger, mostly. And a lot of children who currently have only seen Jurassic Park 3 as their first movie and continue to watch the rest of the franchise thinking the T-Rex is garbage. It's those people. Those people you need to watch out for.
Wait.
That was loud. A series like that could be a lot of fun. Especially if you know what you're talking about. Really, I remember seeing this one animation dinosaur battle royale thing where the Parasaurolophus got to like the semi-quarterfinals or some shit, and like I kept watching it, and it's like it was basically Dinosaur King but without any elemental powers, and it felt kind of pointless. I thought it was hilarious though. And of course, there was like 50 dinosaurs they chose, and the final two up against each other, the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex. I don't know if they've even finished making that animation yet. I don't even know if it's up on YouTube. But they kind of ripped themselves into a corner with that one. Because it's inevitable, those were what were going to get voted in. And you could tell that they strategically picked them too. They could have set it up so the Spinosaurus and T-Rex were on the same side. But no, they put Spinosaurus and Giganotosaurus on the same side. I believe it was the Triceratops, T-Rex, Giga, and Spino. The T-Rex and Trike and the Spino and Giga squaring off. And I like to think the whole thing. Ooh, Megalosaurus. Let me get that. Let me get that boy. But yeah, I like Megalosaurus. He shows up every so once in a while, and he's a pretty cool dinosaur. Rare enough to seem valuable. I'll head down to the crosswalk, and then I'll head into the Safeway. Pick up some good food to eat for breakfast. Head back home before it starts raining, hopefully. I mean, it kind of stopped, so you know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I don't want to tempt fate. Look, another trike. There are a lot of rares. I'll give the game that. There are a lot of rares. Not as many as the commons, but there are quite a number of rares. Hey, I just realized that that skin is kind of based on the one from, you know, the Metriacanthosaurus. Did anyone else see that? Why did they make a Megalosaurus when they could have just made a Metriacanthosaurus? Would have been basically the same thing. But they made a Megalosaurus and gave it the Metriacanthosaurus skin because reasons, I guess? They should really add, like, kind of like in how I think Jurassic Evolution should. They should just add every lore dinosaur in. Just to be fair. Anyone that's even been remotely mentioned in anything. 96 ain't bad. Could be a lot worse. Yeah. Where is he? He's up here. There he is. 400. Hey there, buddy. I'm not leveling you up. You can't make a Megalosuchus, and that's why I'm collecting all your points. Even though I never get points to level up my guy here, because I need to bank on getting rares from this place. Since they don't spawn normally, rare incubators, and crossing my fingers, and that's how I level up the Caprosuchus. Alright then, I'm gonna head inside and go do what I need to do. Well, that was certainly interesting. He's going to leave, and some very interesting person asked for change. Gave as much as I had, which was about 40 cents and 3 pennies. Well, and how about where I came? He did not seem entirely alright. He seemed a little bit twitchy. So I gave him 40 cents, 43 cents, and that's about the best I could do. I don't know. It was interesting. I like to help people where I can, even if they don't seem entirely trustworthy. Probably could have found more change if I had searched for longer in my backpack, but I don't know. Just felt a little uneasy around the guy. Like my warning bells were going off. This guy, something's not right here. Everything seems fine. He's not following me, so it's good. At least I don't think he is, unless he's following me through the fucking forest and school playground over here. So give him props for effort. I think he may have just been really tired. The man's hands were very dirty. Like, man hadn't washed them in like a couple days. He seemed very, I don't know what the word is for it. Maybe he was homeless? I don't know. And I mean, I'm not gonna blame him for that, considering the kind of ecological or financial stakes we find ourselves here in California, where they keep raising the minimum wage as if that's helping anyone. It's like $11 at this point. It's freaking stupid. All they're gonna do is either A, raise the cost of living, or B, make employers stop hiring, or make them more like averse to hiring new people and only stick with people who have experience. Therefore, newcomers won't be able to get jobs. One of those two will happen. Neither of which are good scenarios. Neither of which help anyone out in the slightest. That's my problem. It's like those guys making the decisions haven't taken any fucking classes, like, financial and economic classes. It's dumb. Maybe I don't fully understand the situation, but I'm telling you right now that I've already seen the resistance to hiring new people at my fucking McDonald's. And if McDonald's is becoming more hesitant, then we have a problem. So stop raising the fucking minimum wage. I hear they're just going to keep going up over these next few years. I hope to God that they don't. Or whatever divine creature lives above, if there even is one. I'll pray to Lord T-Rex. I try to be nice to people, but I really don't trust anyone. Not a single person on this planet I trust that I don't know. And even the people I do, I question. Try to help them out where I can, but if it looks like it's dangerous for me, see you later, bud. I'm not doing it. I'll be honest, it does feel good to help someone needed some help, even if it is just minuscule. I like that. I like helping people, even if I don't trust them. The interaction just going through my mind, trying to pick apart what was sending me off, what was making all those alarm bells ring. Maybe it's the way he avoided eye contact? Possibly. It's always like looking away. I think it was the point when he asked about a debit card that I was like, yeah, no, this conversation ain't going any further. Handed him whatever I had and just kind of drove off. Whew. Forgot, these guys probably didn't respawn. Damn it. Make a detour on the way back, because I need those last two irritators to ensure that I get at least 3 spins on the hybridization sort of wheel. It's impressive how fast they move. Those goats entirely vacated the area over here and moved to the other side of their enclosure. God damn. They're fast. I didn't expect them to be sedentary. But nope, there's not a single goat over here anymore. They're all back there, further on in the enclosure. Just need these last 2 irritators. Maybe I can go home and cook up some of this ramen I got. I found out they sell 6 packs of ramen for like $2.50. It's about $3 super cheap, and I love me some shrimp ramen. I'm gonna go home and cook that shit up. turkeys. Hello. It's a good thing I'm riding my bike around a lot because I really get a better sense for how the place around here is built. I still don't have an idea for the names of the roads, but driving around this much and seeing the sights help me get a better grasp on what the area where I live in is like, which are probably very important in the future. I still need to go see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom another time because I haven't seen it with my family yet. I've only seen it once on my own. I need to at least see it 3 times, but I just haven't found the motivation to go do it yet because it's quite a long drive on my bike over 2 pretty massive hills that go over a set of train tracks and an entire freeway respectively, and that's the closest movie theater I can think of. I would love to go see it a second time if I could find a better mode of transportation. It's actually the same reason why I haven't seen The Incredibles 2 yet. I really want to see that, but again, to get there, it's over a set of train tracks and over an entire freeway. And on a bike, that ain't easy. At least not for me. Oh yeah, gotta ask how you guys' 4th of July went. I know it was a Wednesday, but hey, common courtesy. We didn't even do fireworks this year. Family's trying to save money, so they didn't spend it on fireworks. I get that. I don't really mind. Just something I thought was interesting to bring up. Other people did fireworks. My brothers went out and watched them. I went to sleep. And like I said in the Wednesday recording, I got home and I went straight to sleep. And then I asked my brother, we were eating breakfast the next morning, if we did fireworks. He's like, nah, we didn't. I was like, oh, okay. I always found so funny is how brothers and sisters talk to each other in movies. They're always so like happy and friendly and nice to each other. And all I can think of was yesterday, my brother banged one of his empty Powerades on the side of my bed, and I told him to shut the fuck up, faggot. And I was like, wow. And then I thought back, I just cursed at my brother twice in the same sentence. And all I can think was back to those movies. Like, oh, I love you, and here we're like, shut up, you bitch. Real life is funny. Because they always try to show it so wholesome. And they fucking slap my brother in the side of the head when he's stupid. Not like hard, but still. But not exactly pleasant to one another. Why is that one not being shown as the proper green? Weird. Either way, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all the irritators today. I have tomorrow. And I can just check back anytime at the park near my house. It's like a 5-second walk away from my house. I just head over there and catch any irritators I see. Since I need a shit ton of coins anyway to get the irritator up a few levels. It's gonna be a long time till I see results of my irritator hunting expeditions. Having this much ramen in my backpack. And a box of corn dogs. It's kind of weighing me down a little bit, making it harder to drive even the tiniest of hills. Let's run right into a bush. I need to pay attention. I say that as if I wasn't paying attention. I'm just having trouble steering with one hand. Hello, you useless pile of garbage. Look at all those DNA points I have for you. You are nothing. I'm gonna need them in the future, but I get more than enough Metrodon DNA from the battle arena. You can already see I've got like 1,000 right there. Yeah, what I really need more of is that Metrodon. And since he's only gonna really make, what is it, the Magna Pyratator or something? The Magma Pyratator, yep. He's at level 20. Yeah, screw that. He's Pyratator. Not even close. The great fire lizard. his super hybrid fuses the vicious intelligence of the Pyrocto is sturdy defense makeup. They mentioned sturdy defense makeup, quote unquote. So how long is it going to be till we get a new battle arena? Can we get Xenoceratops in it, please? Like, is it going to be after we get the new dinosaurs or something? Like, after we get a new set of dinosaurs, we'll get a new battle arena? Is that how this is going to work? I really need to battle up. I'm at 300. I've dropped below the 50%. I have dropped below 250. I need to get back up to my, 100 rank I was at before. God, seeing people just throw out entire large cups of soda, look at all this trash. Come on, people. Does it take you that long to keep it in your car till you get to your house? That always irritates me. It's why can't you guys just wait? I could turn back into its green form back there. I think there's another green one right up here I could probably check out, or at least see what spawned at it. Whew. Oh man, that's good. Come on, I want to see what spawns up there. Oh. The Spinosaurus and an irritator, huh? Guess I'm taking a detour before I head home. Can't wait to get home and pop this ramen in the pot. I know it's kind of funny to be excited about ramen, but I don't like cooking food for too long. It wastes time. People spend hours preparing food, and all I can think is, you're not even getting out of it what you put in. That's just kind of needless. When you could just put some water on a pot or on a stove, boil it, pour some noodles in, pour some flavoring, and bam. Within 5 minutes, you have something to eat. Why would you need to go through all the trouble of spending hours preparing food? I still say it tastes better, but I fucking disagree. I always overload it with all different kinds of shit and all the sauces and spices and different kinds of food and all that. I don't know. I never liked that kind of stuff. I like simple food. 2 slices of bread and a piece of cheese. Roast those together. You got yourself best tasting food in existence. Grilled cheese. And I do really mean that. What the fuck? They added a whole fucking park while I wasn't looking to this place. Wow. Look at that. See, this is why I need to go out more. They built a park in my neighborhood. I didn't even notice they were doing it. There we go. Come on. $141. All right. I just need to get one more to at least 100, and I'm good for 3 spins. $12.50. That's 600. Yeah, 550. Yeah, 554 for a spin on the pyrotator. As if my calculations are correct. You know, if it actually is, 200 on the rares when you need to make a legendary. Could be 500 for all I know. And I could only have one spin. And I don't truly know. Because I haven't unlocked any rares that make legendary hybrids yet. Come on, you bastard. Damn it. Give me something good DNA. Oh! 126. To me, as long as I make 100 on a rare, it's good. Almost back to full darts. I'll probably, I don't know if I'm gonna grind up in the battle arena. Play some Pokemon Quest probably, actually, when I think about it. Shut that down, let it play itself. That's all the game does. The interesting part is when you get to see what the pot cooks up, what you get from the pot. Well, looks like it. I just need to go catch one more irritator at some point during the next 2 days. Some point during this day and the next day, I guess. And I've got enough irritators to at least spin once on the thing, but hopefully 3 times. Whew, I mean, if you take a look at this guy, 500 for, yeah, it's probably gonna be 200. It's not gonna be 500, because 500 is for commons, so I'm probably good. Maybe 250? I'm gonna get 2 spins. Oh well, I'll see. I will definitely see as soon as I get the irritator up to level 15 when I get enough money for that. Get enough coins. Although, probably could just save up some from the free stuff. The free sort of bucks things. I have enough. I could probably purchase, I could purchase some. I could purchase $500 worth of coins right now, but I don't want to do that. I want to save a lot of bucks, so at least I can speed up. Like, say, if I unlocked by some sort of divine intervention, I managed to find a, exclusive incubator in the battle arena, and I'd be able to speed it up. 408. I need at least 480 at any point. So if I can get like 1,080. No, not 1,080. 980 at least. Then I could be good. Why is the garage open? I've been out for like an hour. Probably didn't fucking shut it. Hope nothing's stolen. Oh well. I'll see and make sure my brothers aren't like shot dead in the house. Because God knows we're in such a crime-ridden neighborhood. Either way, this has been good. Whew. Hopefully I find that last irritator soon. There we go.